All right, and welcome while we read about William Carney, who is the very first African American Medal of Honor winner. He was 23-year-old African American sergeant, and he was the very first African American soldier to be awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor. In the actual Civil War, he saw combat action that earned him the Medal of Honor on July 18th, 1863. So let's start with the very first black recipient of the award, the Medal of Honor, Army Sergeant William H. Carney, who earned the honor for protecting one of the United States' greatest symbols during the Civil War. He protected the American flag. Carney was born into slavery in Norfolk, Virginia in 1840. His family was eventually granted freedom and moved to Massachusetts, where Carney was eager to learn and secretly got involved in academics despite laws and restrictions that banned blacks from learning to read and write. Carney had wanted to pursue a career in the church, but when the Civil War broke out, he decided that the best way he could serve God was by serving in the military to help free the oppressed. In March 1863, Carney joined the U.S. Army and was attached to Company C of the 54th Massachusetts Colored Infantry Regiment, which was the very first official black unit recruited for the Union in the North. There were 40 other black men who served with him, including two of the famed abolitionists Frederick Douglass's sons. Within a few months, Carney's training would be put to the ultimate test during the first major combat mission in Charleston, South Carolina. In Charleston, South Carolina, on July 18th, 1863, the soldiers of Carney's regiment led the charge on Fort Wagner. During the battle, the unit's color guard, the person who held the flag, was shot, and Carney, who was just a few feet away, saw the dying man stumble, and Carney scrambled to catch the falling United States flag. Despite suffering several serious gunshot wounds himself, Carney kept the symbol of the Union held high as he crawled up the hills to the wall of Fort Wagner, urging his fellow troops to follow him. He planted the flag in the sand at the base of the fort and held it upright until his near lifeless body was rescued. Because remember, he had been shot a few times. Even then, he didn't give it up. Many witnesses said that Carney refused to give the flag to his rescuers, holding on to it tighter until, with assistance, he made it to the Union's temporary barracks. That's where you sleep at night in the military. The barracks is where the soldiers sleep. So he refused, even after he had left the battlefield and was at the barracks, he refused to let go of that flag until then. He was going to hold that flag high. Carney had lost a lot of blood and nearly lost his life, but not once did he allow the flag to touch the ground. His heroics inspired other soldiers that day, and his heroics were crucial to the North securing victory at Fort Wagner. Carney was promoted to the rank of sergeant for his actions, and for his bravery, Carney was awarded the Medal of Honor on May 23rd, 1900. So he did not receive his Medal of Honor until much later. Carney's legacy serves as a shining example of the patriotism that Americans felt at that time, despite the color of their skin. As for the 54th Massachusetts Colored Infantry Regiment that Carney served in, it was de-established long ago, but it was reactivated in 2008. The 54th Massachusetts Colored Infantry Regiment now serves as a National Guard ceremonial unit that renders honorary funerals and state functions. It was even invited to march in President Barack Obama's inaugural parade. I hope you're learning, and I hope you're having fun.